Hello, it's Dr. Sarah Walton here, and I'm here for some more soul writing tips. So I'm in Thailand and I'm getting ready for a retreat, and I just thought that I'd share some tips with you about how you can change your story. You can change your soul story at a really deep level, and stories are so important. Stories are things that we all do all the time. We come home from school and go, Mom, guess what happened at school today? We always telling each other stories. And we tell ourselves stories a lot. And sometimes those stories trap us. They trap us in belief systems that don't really serve us. They were probably there for our protection when we were younger, perhaps when we were children. But perhaps those stories don't serve you anymore. So I'm going to be doing a very special exercise on this retreat. It's storytelling and creating new stories around the sacred fire. And I thought I'd give you the exercise so you can do it yourself at home. It's dead easy. You need a pen and a paper. And the first thing you have to do, number one, is think of a story that you rerun in your head again and again and again. It might be a pattern that you've noticed that you replay time and time again. And then think, number two, once you've written that story down, just write it down briefly on a piece of paper. And on the other side of the paper, so you just want a small piece of paper. On the other side of the paper, think about what belief or beliefs you associate with that story that keep you stuck. So these are the stories that keep us stuck. Now, what belief do you associate with that story? Write it down. Now I want you to fold the paper up. Now be careful, obviously we live in a world of crazy health and safety, but over here, there's the fire. What we want you to do, we don't perhaps want you to create a fire just like that, but perhaps you just want to light it with a match, but you want to put it somewhere where it's obviously not going to cause a problem. Only do this if you're over 18 and you're being responsible. Okay, there's the disclaimer. I want you to really connect with that story. I want you to then offer it to the fire or to the flame. Thank the story, because the story's been there for a purpose. It's been there to keep you safe, but you don't need it anymore. So you then offer it to the fire. And as you watch it burn, and what we'll do is we'll watch the ashes float up into the sky, and as we let go of those stories. But if you just watch the story falling away, dissolving into ashes, and at the same time just meditate on that and let it go. Let that story go. Let that belief go, whatever it might be. I'm not good enough. I'm not clever enough. Let it go. And then what we do, because this is where we are, we will lay on our backs and we will look up at the night sky. And then I'll get everyone to put their arm in the air and pull down a star from the sky. And then we're going to give that star a new story. That's the story, the star we put on our hearts, and we give it a new belief, a new story. So it's the opposite. I am good enough. I can do this, that, and the other. And then you make the story that you're going to make into reality in your life, whatever it might be. Starting up a business, writing that book that you want to write, following that dream. But you're going to do it with a new belief, and you're going to make a new story. So thanks for listening. Go and burn your old belief systems, watch them transform, and then pick a star out the sky and make a new one. I'm going to write a blog after we've done this exercise, and if you want to look at soulwriting.co, soul and then writing.co, there's a blog from last year's fire ceremony, so you can check it out and you can do it yourself. Be safe and enjoy the transformation.